Hello world, how are you? Let's go rockhounding. This is the quest for details. I'm Nate. We're gonna go out on the upper Pewter Creek, run out between a couple of storms here. California has been raging. These rivers and creeks have been up to the top of their banks, throwing boulders around half the size of the vehicle that we are in and making all of the gravel beds fresh. We're going to a spot that has lots of chalcedony, lots of crevice agate, basically like a picture tuff that we call wonderscape stone. Like a wonder stone has every sort of jasper, has every sort of chert, and yeah. So stick with me. We're about to drive out a long dirt road and then put our boots on that Cacao sent us and see if we can get across some of the water and see some gravel. Okay, we have my bucket contraption, the stroller that I made into an undauntable hover bucket. Got our boots on, got all my gear in my bag, and we're filming on a GoPro 12, which was my Christmas gift from my mom this year. So we have moved up from a 7 to a 12, and yeah, I just picked up a piece of jasper at the side of the road that I think is candy striped jasper. But I am so excited because, oh my god, the water when it turns these beds, there can be like 10 agates every 3 feet. There's only a few of us that come out here. And it's been raining for days. And the sun's out. And the cabin fever is broken. And I took today. I just said I'm taking today. I've been running so hard for so long. Oh, it's like, there's the first look at the beds. It's massive. Half of it's still underwater. Okay, I'll quit babbling. Let's get on some rocks. Oh, I am literally shaky. Oh, look at it. Untouched, perfect with... There is so much stuff here, even every trip at the end of the season. It's almost overwhelming. And right now, with the water on it, well, you remember if you've been watching the videos, so we're back at one of our most productive and just, wow. I mean, this is a bed where you really have to be discriminatory because you could fill up right here if you were into jaspers and anything else and be done. You could just be like, look at this rainbowy piece of jasper. And that's, oh, I tell you, just that, okay? But that's literally what could happen. You could fill your bucket way too fast. The amount of bowenite here is ridiculous. Yes, that's bowenite, just right there. A green translucent, very translucent from this source type of serpentine. And we're just in the water this year, unstoppable with it. And this just had water up to here like 48 hours ago. That's how hard this flushes through. And every rock that you see has been flipped feet down. And you can see the bed is massive. So I'm gonna work by the water first and in the water because I know that is the most changed and refreshed. But you could tell by the bushes and every blade of grass that it was up here and flowing along and flipping things over. So I'm gonna work the cut, as the detectorist would call it, And this piece of orange jasper looks like California. And I'm going to slow my roll a little bit because I am battling madness at this point and have not gotten to do a lot of straight rock hounding like this for a while. So super excited, obviously, and we'll be right back with the next find. Oh, look at that candy stripe. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's insane. So, wow. The details in that, the offset, the amount of white compared to the red, I think is just perfect. Ooh, okay. There are crazy crevice agates here. Our stratigraphy around here is mostly this Franciscan sandstone from the Franciscan formation of sandstone. That's why I'm calling it that. It's thick layers of sandstone, bedded sediment, and in that there are flat crevices that the silicates here have filled in. So you're getting flat chalcedony in layers and stripes. So it's a crevice agate. I hope that you're seeing the rainbow of colors. Every color of the reds that you're seeing are all either cherts, bedded cherts, which is what these are. You can tell the flatness is one of the main clues. Here's a striped, this one's got greens and browns in it, and oh, look at the aquas on top of that. Again, it's literally a ribbon chert from California. Comes in huge sediment layers, you know, whole cliff sides of it. And the other colors that you're seeing are jaspers, and oh, this is all tough compacted ash. Lots of rhyolites and creatures in here, and then amongst those are our wonder stones, which there is probably one just a little bit away. I actually call them a wonderscape stone. Here's one because they have landscapes in them, but it's a softer bedded ash, but it still cuts really beautiful if you haven't seen it in other videos. And so wonderstone was coined for the sandstones of the Southwest, and since this is a bedded ash, I call it wonderscape stone. But that literally has little hillscapes, and the colors get more vivid when you cut them. I'm going to leave that one there. But that is what you're seeing, what you have to pick through. So you have to high grade. Lots of beautiful white quartz here. I think it's the green might be manganese in these, I'm not sure. Lots of that. It almost fakes a moss. Wow, the amount of gravel that's moved. When I was here last, this was up to here, and all of that has moved downstream. Again, that could fill in with more stuff, but that's how much has been in play. Whole channels are missing. Okay. Woo! It's a new season. I hope you're excited. This layer of green chert. You can see the top on it. Some people might mistake this as a green jasper, but this is a ribbon chert, and it often comes in these colors. You can see this would have been the remnants of a fine little thin layer of clay that's in between each layer of the ribbon chert. That has all the silicate value of any other high silicate. It's made out of the dissolved bodies of microorganisms in the deep sea who were dissolved by the deep seawater acids, and their bodies rained down and formed these layers, and then it got lifted up because we're in California and it's all around us. And so the high silicate content made it a tool, made it a material that was often used as tools alongside obsidian and stuff by the first inhabitants of this land. There's a chunk of bowenite there, nice green. Kind of a mossy looking piece of jasper there. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, there's some sweetness in there if you look at that up close. Oh. Look at that little lens of green goodness. Oh. Just a nice, it's basically a bowenite. It's a piece of serpentine. Super pure and green. You can see the crystalline in it. Nice. We're just in this first trough and I'm turning circles here. These are all shades of, you can mistake that for regular quartz, but it's actually a real blanched out piece of chert alongside an even darker piece of chert there. Won't be close-ups for these because I'm not bringing them home in the bucket, but my brain just looked down and saw that. My brain using my eyeballs. It was weird. It's like they were working together. Look at that. That is coming home. Oh, nice deep dark piece of burgundy and red jasper. Oranges and yellows going through it, and all of the lines that you're seeing are quartz. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. This is why rockhounding is good for your brain. You can just let all of the other crap go. And believe me, we all got other crap, right? So this is good. Big old roots of the oak. Any Spanish treasures hidden up there? Always looking for that catch of smuggler's gold. Keep your eyes open. It happens for real, people. I've just parked the bucket. And for now, it'll be our repository. Repository? What's this in my pocket? Piece of bowenite. It's been so long having a hard time letting go, you know? I'm hard eyeing it. You have to soft eye it. That's one of the things that a horse teacher that I used to know. Horse teacher, she taught horses. She did teach horses, but she also taught children to ride horses and people. But she would talk about soft eyeing things, and it's the same thing when you're doing aiming and target and a lot of other things, is that you have to like let your sight see past it. That's another way to say it. You gotta see past it. You gotta look past things. You can't look at both hands when you're playing guitar. You gotta look past it, you know? Close your eyes, Jedi. And it's a good thing to do when you're rockhounding, because if you let your brain do what it's done for millions of years and just sort through massive amounts of things for recognition like a computer does, it does a pretty good job. If you try and hold focus and do it, Oh, look at this wonderscape stone. Look at the beautiful fine lines in that. You could be happy with just that for the day. Wow, there's a cavern down in there. These always look like desert canyons to me, where the water is carved down through the layers. That is awesome. That'll go in the bucket. There's a little bit of crevice. Agate, you just call it a druze layer in there. Some druzy. Leave that there. Let them know I was here. Druzy. Here's another piece we won't be bringing back, but it was 1,000 little thin layers and crevices and sandstone that the silicate flowed down into, becoming a kind of a massive agate creature. I bet you if you slice that, it would look pretty cool. I bet you the voids go all the way through though, and there's a bunch of host rock in it. But we're looking for whatever we're looking for here today. Yeah, we'll bring that home. I don't think it's gonna glow, but we'll bring that home. The size is huge orange jasper, red and white next to it, which is so much quartz intrusion fill, crevice fill. Dark piece of wonderscape stone. The lines coming down like crazy. The lines of Saturn on them on a landscape. This that will be going with us, obviously glowing bowenite. If you want, we can slice a couple pieces of this. This is that green stuff that I put in videos. You slice it and it's like emerald. Emerald. You can go with me. Never too much of that stuff. Little wonderscape nugget. Kind of intricate little lines are in that one. Yeah, a piece of quartz. Yes, you're just some of that super pure white quartz that we get around here. You can go though, that's fine. No problem with some quartz in the yard. Oh, another nice piece of bowenite there. Get you a close up for better better light. This stuff really needs to be sliced and then shown backlit to reveal its most inner secrets. Yep. One of my friends is a huge boulder of bowenite. I am stockpiling that stuff to be able to slice and make into beautiful things, and slice and give to other people and all that. Nice piece of quartz. Look at that crazy thing. Crazy thing. California stream. Woo! You look wild. Look at that. Piece of chert, but with just crazy crevice quartz infill. Crazy crevice quartz infill. Kind of a brachiated orange and black jasper. Let's just keep that one to make yet another trip back to the bucket soon. I know perhaps the bucket should be following us. Oh wow. See it? Circle around it here. You see it? Oh yeah. Oh, the lines in there. You might not be able to see it, but they go that way and down. I'm gonna show you in a close-up. My goodness. This one has some ghost patterning in there that is insane. Look at that. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay. Dude. Dude! Okay. Wow. It's got some beautiful stuff going on. This trip is made. Which is good because we really have just these islands to get to. Well, now we can do anything. We can do anything. Whew! The sun is still out. Wow. Laying there in the middle of these rapids, just laying right there. The water just went down. I mean, it's been going down and down for ever since it stopped raining, maybe 12 hours ago. So these rocks are just drying out. Wow. Okay, early bird. I think I see our next one here. It's little. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We'll take it. Ah, I love collecting these before they turn into sand. They love being brought back and appreciated. That could stay whole forever now. To be appreciated. It's being appreciated now. You never know how many more times. And all of you also. So, you're a rock. You get to live. Smiling now. Remember, I didn't feel like smiling this morning either, believe me. And every time that you do, you win. Like you really do. Especially if it's a bad day and you don't even feel like you should be smiling because of all the stuff on your mind and all that. When you do smile, you win even more. The things that want you to fail and lose at that point, when they see you smile, you know, if that's how you want to think of it, then you're definitely winning on them. And the people who want you to succeed and the forces that want you to succeed, when they see you smile in a dark moment, it makes everything really good too. Is that coming through it all? Anyways, back to rocks. Crazy Wonderstone. You can go with us also. We're having such good luck with the agates that we're just gonna let everybody jump in the bucket. Everybody in the bucket! A little brownish jasper, lots of quartz white infill. This piece of, again, bedded tough, red irony staining pattern on it instead of the usual stripes. Might just be catching the stripes at a different angle. Ooh, nice orangey peach piece of jasper. And this, wow, look at the mini mountain ranges in there. That one is coming home. The more intricate, the more crazy. And that goes all the way through. And it changes as you cut. It's wonderscape. It's awesome. Nice piece of golden hue jasper there. A golden hue to it. Oh, every time the sun comes out, it makes you want to re-go over areas. Beautiful. And we will re-go over these areas and we will find things. Look at the pattern in that. That would transfer through like crazy. You see that inner circle and then it radiates out almost perfectly. That has to go in the bucket as well. Okay, we're getting closer and closer to the end of this little video. But I intend to come back here throughout the next couple of weeks pretty regularly. Oh, look at this piece of jasper. And we have a lot of close-ups to incorporate in this video already, so I have to go home and make sure I have enough hours to get those shots and do all the editing. These are rocks that we tossed out. But let's look around for a little more. I'm gonna cross that water if we can. We're gonna get out to that little island and walk all through the shallows, and then we'll work our way back to all the low spots there. You see the green of that? The green blue of that bowenite? Oh, good stuff. Zigzagging back and forth through the bushes here. Head down, eyes swiveling. Yeah. What are you? You're chalcedony. You're chalcedony. You're chalcedony. That's definitely not quartz, that's a chalcedony. You can see it real obvious in the top end there. Let's just go to close. Bob, let's just go to close up. Oh yeah. Lots of weird little wigglies here. Real milky. Real milky, but I bet you that cut's really beautiful with all the zigzaggy patterns and stuff. This one ended up just basically lots more little veiny sections, but didn't trap as much dirt, luckily. So it's a beautiful creature, and we're happy. We got another agate. We are wading through the stream. Things kind of glow in here that are see-through blue, so it's helping us. You can see the white of the quartz is kind of different, even in a milky version. But the grays will fake you out on a day like that. Like this. A little flatland wonderscape. Wow, we can basically just walk across all these waters. Woo! It's like a watermelon shirt. That's the real light, and the reds and the greens washed into just the lightest little fun thing. We'll go ahead and keep that because it's a great example. And here's a good example of how bowenite can glow. See the green in that? It's the sugary pureness of it. That's a real pure mix type of serpentine, and the heaviness of it and the hardness of it, and the river has sluiced a few pieces together. That one's rougher. We'll toss it back. Check that very black piece there to make sure. Nope, not a big obsidian tip laying there. Pick up a lot of arrow-shaped black pieces while I'm out here, because sometimes you'll lift a spear tip out from amongst the smashing rocks. Whoop. Look at the sugary goodness in that. A piece of nice green shirt there next to it. I do keep a lot of the green shirts. And that's the spectrum that I favor. Literally before I can get back to the bucket with that hand load. Look at this one. That is Oh, that's nice. We can just get some slabs out of there. You can see all the little lips of translucence on it, especially on that side. It's a real telltale clue that you're dealing with something that's going to be translucent or semi-translucent when you cut it. Is if you look along the little fractures, you can see the lip, and if there's translucence in the little lips, then it's a really good clue that there'll be translucence in the slices. If that makes any sense at all. See, this is what it looks like when it dries out, but the creek sluiced a bunch of it here. This one's got kind of green modeling in it. Oh, there's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna put these in the bucket. There is a lot here. That's like a real snowflakey version. Whew. Okay. I always gather the bowenite. You'll see a lot of it in the videos when I'm hunting on these rivers, but it's only super prevalent in certain places and then rare in others. We'll check that for glow. Okay. Our window is just about up here. I will see if I find anything on the way back. But I'm going to stack some rocks and then we'll come right back to this maybe tomorrow. No, I can't. It'll be a couple of days. But for you, maybe, I don't know. I'll see when I can get back here. It'll be only in a few days. And I hope that you'll join me there. Yeah. Brand new season. A lot of fun stuff. I have just massive stuff that I want to show you guys. So if it's your first time, thank you for joining me. If you've stuck around to this point, I really appreciate it. And until next time, please take care of yourself. And if you get the chance, take care of anybody else.